Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. This is a created franchise on the video game known as MLB The Show 20. The Bronx Knights is the name of the created franchise. It's taken the place of the Houston Astros in the American League West. The record of the Knights is 42-24. They've won 8 out of the last 10 games, and they have a 6-game lead in the division over the Seattle Mariners. So let's get this show on the road. We are starting a 3-game series against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Okay, the date is June 11th. So, view organizations games, play game, continue, keep them active, play full game. We are the away team at Angel Stadium. Sounds good. Eli Ramos. Bingo. Let's do this. Most of the team is made up of creative players, of friends, family, co-workers, so on, so forth. Except for Don Mattingly, as you can see. Welcome to Anaheim as the Bronx Knights visit the Los Angeles Angels. An American League West matchup. On the mound for the Angels is Aaron Nola, making his 14th start of the season. He is 0-8 with a 6.55 earned run average. Wow, Aaron Nola, how the mighty have fallen. And leading off for the Bronx Knights is Max Luklitch, batting .331, 2 homers, 16 runs batted in. He also has 16 stolen bases. Right at the edge, strike one. Angels are 11 games under 500. At the knees. Very quickly, the count is no balls and 2 strikes on Luklitch. And even though he swung and missed, even though it hit him, he struck out. Look at this. Hit him on the ankle, on the shoe top, but since he swung, it's 1 out in the inning. That's how much, how is he 0-8 with that kind of stuff? Don Mattingly is hitting .318, 14 homers. And 55, 56 RBIs, don't remember exactly how much, but fouls it off for strike one. And he pulls it foul, strike two. 5 home runs in his last 8 games. It's been hot with the power bat. And he jams him in on his hands. Shortstop is there to make the catch for the second out here in the top of the first. The lineup for the Bronx Knights: Max Luklitch led off, plays center. Don Mattingly at first. Chris Ramos at second. Michael O'Rourke in left. Jacob Salazar at short. Benny LoCicero in right. Matthew Saps is the designated hitter. Matt Termini is at third, and Anthony Millo is behind the plate. Next up is Chris Ramos, switch hitter, batting from the left side. And he pulls it foul for strike one. He's hitting .377 with 23 homers and 58 runs batted in here in the first week of June. And he smashes it down the line, and it does bounce 1 hop into the seats for a ground rule double, his 14th double of the season. And 1 out. I'm going to check that with 2 outs. The Knights have a runner in scoring position. Next up is the left fielder, Michael O'Rourke, hitting .340, 14 homers, 45 runs batted in. And it's hard ground ball to the shortstop. Routine play over to first, and the side is retired. So, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on, and at the end of the half inning of play, it's the Bronx Knights nothing. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim coming to bat. Bottom of the first, on the mound for the Bronx Knights is Eli Ramos, making his 14th start. He's 7-2 with a 3.34 earned run average. And he gets to face Jeremy Pena hitting .230 on the season.
Not shortstop, Jeremy.
Takes it at the knees for strike one. Bronx Knights are 18 games over 500, first place in the American League West. And he just gets a piece of the slider, counters quickly, no balls, and 2 strikes on Pena. And he grounds it down the first base line, but goes foul. Pops it up, back to the screen, and we'll do it again. Count remains 0-2. Oh, and it's a line drive towards the gap. O'Rourke will not make it. He'll catch it. It'll bounce off his glove. I think they'll call it a double. It'll be a stand-up double to lead off the inning. No, they're giving him an error. Wow, E7. It's interesting. Let's look at the replay. It's a tough play. I guess they're saying he should have caught it. He hit the heel of his glove. So it's a 2-base error to start off the game. Next up for the Angels, Domingo Santana hitting .304. 13 homers, 33 runs batted in. Runner in scoring position with no one out. Swing and a miss, strike one. And he fouls off the slider, count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down. Santana goes down swinging.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Nolan Arenado hitting .259, steps to the plate. Silver Slugger Award last year for third baseman in the American League. Breaking balls in there for strike one. He's pretty hot in his last 9 games. .333 average. Swing and a miss. Right through the fastball. 98 on the radar gun. Count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and there are 2 down. So after the leadoff double, 2-base error, Ramos comes back to strike out the next 2 batters. So next up, Cliff Floyd. Batting .258, 11 homers, 23 runs batted in here in June. At the knees for strike 1.
no,
Just missed the inside corner. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike on Floyd. Pena leads off second. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of the circle change to stay alive. Fouls it back to the screen. And he hits a line drive to center, but Luklitch is there to make the catch and retire the side. So after 1 inning of play, there's no score here in Anaheim. Jacob Salazar leads off the top of the second. He's hitting .345, 6 homers, 38 runs batted in. He's on a 9-game hitting streak. Nola deals. Fouls off the high fastball. Count is 0-1. Outside ball 1.
playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
In there, strike 2. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes on the shortstop, Salazar. Check the swing in the dirt. Count evens at 2-2. And he pulls the changeup foul. In the dirt, count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Base is empty here in the top of the second. And he lines it the other way and into left field for a single. And they lead off the top of the second with a base runner. That's his 10th game, I think. 10-game hitting streak for Salazar. Nice piece of hitting. Next up is Benny LoCicero, who has been slumping of late. Overall, he's hitting .278 with 14 homers and 59 runs batted in. Over the top of the changeup, strike 1. Ground ball to the, he dropped it. And everyone's safe. That was going to be a 4-6-3 double play, but it ends up being an E4 on the second baseman.
Number 31.
So instead of it being 2 outs and bases empty, there's runners at first and second. For Matthew Saps hitting .254, 12 homers, 33 runs batted in. There's nobody out here in the top of the second. Pitch is low, ball 1. And it's a hard ground ball to left field. He's going to make the turn at third. He's on his way home, and it's going to be an RBI single for Matthew Saps. And just like that, the Bronx Knights have a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second. It's his 34th RBI of the season. Pulls it through the hole between short and third. So with nobody out still and runners again at first and second, Matt Termini's up hitting .294. And he skies it to deep right field at the warning track. He makes the catch. The runner at second will tag and advance to third. So it'll be first and third with 1 out on the deep fly ball by Termini. Here's the defense for the Angels of Anaheim. In the outfield from left to right, it's Floyd, Hilliard, and Blade. And in the infield, Nolan Arenado, Pena, Jahmai Jones, Matt Beatty, and Bo Naylor behind the plate catching. So next up is the catcher for the Bronx Knights, Anthony Millo, hitting .212. He has a runner in scoring position and less than 2 outs. Pitches low, ball 1. So they don't need a hit in order to get that runner home from third. Inside yet again, count is 2 balls and no strikes on Millo. (3-0). Leadoff man Max Luklitch is on deck. Will he have the green light? No, he won't. I don't swing. 3-0 counts. I'd rather him try to walk. Outside corner, strike 1. Count is 3 balls and 1 strike on Millo. Now the handcuffs are off. Let's see what he can do. And he pulls it 5, 4, 3, double play, side retired, inning over. Nice play by Nolan Arenado. But they do get 1 run on the hit by Matt Termini. No, I'm sorry, check that. Matthew Saps gets the RBI single. Nice scoop by Beatty. And it's 1-0. So bottom of the second inning, J.J. Blade hitting .258, 6 homers, 27 runs batted in. Pitch is inside, off the plate, ball 1.
1-0.
Strike 1, count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss out in front of the circle change. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he slices it the other way and down the left field line. It will be a single for Blade to lead off the bottom of the second. Nice piece of hitting.
The first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Next up is Matt Beatty hitting .218, 2 homers, 13 runs batted in.
Yeah.
Pours it in there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Grounds it into the hole between short and third, and it will be first and second. And nobody out here in the bottom of the second for the Anaheim Angels. Single by Beatty. Bo Naylor, runner in scoring position, 243, 7 homers, 19 runs batted in. Inside corner, strike 1. Jams him in on his hands, fouls it back to the screen. The count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Naylor. Just off the plate inside, 1 and 2. Fouls off the splitter. Count remains 1 and 2. So runner on first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. And he hits it high and deep. That's got a chance. He's back to the wall. It is gone. A 3-run home run for Bo Naylor, his 8th homer of the season. And just like that, the Anaheim Angels have a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the second. Oh. Boom. Right down the line. So still nobody out. Sam Hilliard is up. 303, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. Fouls off the second pitch, strike 2. Pitch is low, waste pitch, count as 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to Salazar. No, check that. That was Termini. The only infielder on the left side of the infield the shift was on. Defense for the Bronx Knights in the outfield from left to right is O'Rourke, Luklitch, and LoCicero. And in the infield, Termini, who just made that play, Salazar at short, Chris Ramos at second, Don Mattingly at first, and Anthony Millo behind the plate. Catching. So next up is Jahmai Jones, 223, 6 homers, 9 RBIs. It's a 3-1 Angels lead. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And it's a line drive, but LoCicero is there, barely has to move for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff man, gets up there for his second plate appearance. He reached on an error in the first, so he's officially 0 for 1 at the plate. Outside corner, strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Strike 2. Just gets a piece of the circle change to stay alive. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes on Pena. And he hits it high and deep, but playable for O'Rourke in left. Makes the catch to retire the side, but not before a 3-run homer by Bo Naylor. Gives the Angels a 3-1 lead here at the end of 2. Top of the third, the lineup turns over for the Bronx Knights. Max Luklitch, the center fielder, is up. He's 0 for 1. And he slices it the other way, and he dunks in for a single. He's 1 for 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, John.
So the tying run will come to the plate. Don Mattingly steps up. He is 0 for 1. Popped out in the first. And pitcher 1, 4, 3. Double play. Or 1-6-3. And just like that, there are 2 down here in the third.
Now batting, second baseman,
Chris Ramos hitting .379 and a double in the first. 1 for 1. Low ball 1.
1 ball.
He leads
No
the team
strike.
in home runs with 23. Line drive base hit to right field, and he's 2 for 2. And with 2 down here in the top of the third, they have a base runner.
The batter.
Hits leaders for the Bronx Knights. Ramos is on top,
Rourke.
as you can see. With 2 down, Michael Rourke steps up. He's 0 for 1. Low ball 1. Ball 2, 2-0. Down the middle, strike 1. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike on the left fielder. Ramos leads off first. And he grounds it over to Jahmai Jones, who makes the throw to first to retire the side. So 2.5 innings have been played. It's 3-1. Anaheim. Ugh. Let's go. Let's win this game. Bottom of the third. Domingo Santana struck out in the first. He steps up for his second plate appearance against Eli Ramos. Takes strike 1 at the knees. Way out in front of the change of speed. Count is 0-2. Just gets a piece out in front of the mound. Quick throw by Anthony Millo, jumping out of his crouch for the first out. Nice play. American League West standings, as you can see, the Bronx Knights are in first place, 6.5 over the Seattle Mariners. The Angels are 14.5 behind the Bronx Knights in last place in the West. Next up is Nolan Arenado, who struck out in the first. Steps up again. 1 down here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
Just gets a piece of the splitter. Count is 0-2.
No.
Did he check it? Yes, he did. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Arenado. Fouls it off. And he slices it foul. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it's high and deep, but it is slicing foul. Couldn't keep it straight. Again, in on his hands, he's battling. Strike 3 called. And there's 2 down here in the third. That's Ramos' 3rd strikeout of the game.
The left fielder, number 30.
Too close to take with 2 strikes.
Floyd.
Cliff Floyd is up. He is 0 for 1. He flew out in the first. Right down the middle, strike 1.
Ball, no.
Inside off the plate, count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard ground ball to Salazar. Fields fires. Got him. And the side is retired. So after 3 innings of baseball, the Anaheim Angels have a 2-run lead. They're winning 3-1. Jacob Salazar leads off. He had a single and run score in the ball game.
Jacob Salazar.
Outside, ball one.
Outside.
Right on the edge. Right on the corner. Count is 1-1. Just gets a piece. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Salazar. Salazar's switch hitter. Batting from the left side.
Ball.
Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, he catches him on the corner for cold strike 3, and there is 1 down. So next up, Benny LoCicero reached on an error. He's officially 0 for 1. Steps up. And he pulls the 2-seam fastball foul for strike 1.
Ball 1.
And he checks his swing. Pitches outside. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike on LoCicero, the right fielder. Hard ground ball to the first baseman. He drops it, but tries to take it himself. He does not get it. So that's going to be an E3. A lot of errors in this game. Let's see the replay on this. Could have had it cleanly. Tried to backhand it. Went to pick it up. And by the time he got over there, LoCicero had beaten him out. So Matt Saps has an RBI single. LoCicero leads off first with 1 down. And he's stealing on the breaking ball. Throw down to second is not in time. So on the error and the stolen base, LoCicero's now in scoring position for Matt Saps. Chance to cut into this lead. Count is 1 ball and no strikes.
Ball too high.
Pitch is high. Count is 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0. Will he have the green light with a runner in scoring position? No, he will not. Outside, ball 4. Runners at first and second with 1 down here in the top of the 4th with Matthew Termini stepping to the plate. He's hitting 293. He made him out in the second. He flew out in the second inning. Down in the dirt, blocked nicely. No advance on the base paths. Count is 1-0. Soft ground ball to the left side. Pitcher fields, fires. Not in time. It's an infield hit, and the bases are loaded. 12-game hitting streak. I mean, it's a flimsy hit, but Termini will take it. Chopped off the plate. Chopped off in front of the plate. So bases loaded with Anthony Millo up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He has had trouble all season long with runners in scoring position at the plate. See if he can come through. Pitch low, ball 1. Can't put him anywhere. Needs to throw strikes. And it's a line drive base hit. And it's going to be a 2-run single for LoCicero. And the game is tied at 3. So he comes through in the clutch. Here's the replay. Nice play. So next up, the lineup turns over yet again. Max Luklitch is 1 for 2 with a single. He still has his runners at first and third. He takes high, ball 1. He can get that run home from third base without the benefit of the hit. Let's see if he can get the job done. Fouls it off. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike on Luklitch. As you can see, his average is just over 200 with runners in scoring position. He has not done well. This might be enough to get the run home. He's tagging up. A strong throw to the plate is not in time. It is an RBI single and a sacrifice fly for Max Luklitch, and they take the lead 4-3. Don Mattingly's up. He's 0 for 2. 316 on the season. There's a runner at first and 2 out. And he jams him in on his hands. Nolan Arenado is there to make the catch and retire the side, but not before they score 3 runs and take the lead. 3.5 innings complete. It's the Bronx Knights 4. The Angels of Anaheim 3. Leading off the bottom of the 4th is JJ Bleday. He's 1 for 1. Takes the strike outside corner. Ground ball to the right side. Ramos fields, fires, and there's 1 away. Next up, Matt Beatty. He has a single and a run scored. Beatty. Ground ball up the middle, but Salazar is there to make strong throw for the second out. Shift is on. Bo Naylor had a 3-run homer in the second inning, accounting for all 3 of the Angels' runs. Inside corner, strike 1. Fouls off the fastball, 98 on the radar gun. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Naylor. And he fouls off the circle change. We'll do it again. And he pulls the slider foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1-2-3 inning for Eli Ramos here in the 4th. And at the end of 4 innings of play, it's the Knights leading 4-3. Top of the 5th. Chris Ramos is 2 for 2 today. His batting average is up to a 382. Steps in against Aaron Nola. And he pulls the fastball foul for strike 1. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. Count is 0-2. And he just stays alive. Fouls it off. Outside, 1-2. Line drive, base hits to right field, and he now has 3 hits in the ballgame. And the Bronx Knights lead off the top of the 5th with a base runner.
Now batting.
He is on fire. Michael O'Rourke is up. He's 0 for 2. 2 ground outs. Outside, ball 1. And it's a line drive the other way, and it drops in for a single right in front of Cliff Floyd. And just like that, there's runners at first and second here in the top of the 5th.
The bat, number 3, shortstop.
Jacob Salazar is up. He's 1 for 2. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Runners at first and second. And he swings and misses at the fastball for strike 1. Grounds it into the hole between short and third. He's going to hold up. So the bases will be loaded with nobody out.
Now batting.
Ground ball between short and third. got into the outfield just too quickly for the runner to try to come home. So the manager of the Angels has seen enough. He signals to the bullpen. And in comes Cole Stewart, making his 31st appearance. 31st appearance in the season. His record is 1-1 with a 6.68 earned run average. My God, it's June. He's got 31 appearances. Oof. Anyway, Benny LoCicero, he's 0 for 2. Takes ball 1. He has the bases loaded. He also happens to lead the team in runs batted in with 59. Right on the edge. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. That's ground ball. Oh, Fields throws home. Oh my goodness. What a play. Threw from the shortstop position home and got the force. So there's one, the bases are still loaded. No RBI. The score is still 4-3, but there's 1 away. Gutsy call. He could have taken the double play and given up a run, but he decided to come home with it. So bases are still loaded for Matt Saps, who has an RBI single today. And he pulls it foul for strike number 1. He's doing pitching. He's hitting well in his last handful of games. Low ball 1. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike on Saps. Oh, it's a line drive that's heading for the gap, and it's going to roll all the way to the wall. It is going to be a 3-run single. Throw to the plate will not be in time, and it will be 7-3 on the RBI double. His 10th of the season by Matthew Saps. He has 4 RBIs in the game now. Bang. And they're giving themselves some insurance. So Matt Termini is up. It's 1 for 2 with the single. He has a runner in scoring position in Saps. And he slashes it down the left field line and into the corner. It's going to be an RBI single. He'll take big turn at second, but hold it first. And it's going to be 8-3, Bronx Knights. Here's the replay. Single to the left. Didn't quite get it far enough into the corner there so that he could take second, but he'll take it. So, runner at first, 1 out. Millo has a 2-run single today. And he swings and misses strike 1.
No.
Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Termini leads off first. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Inside count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Anthony Millo, the catcher. And it's a slow roller down the third base line. The pitcher Fields fires, and he does get him. So there's 2 down. Runner advances into scoring position as Termini. So 5-run lead here in the top of the 5th. And up comes Max Luklitch, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Outside, ball 1. And he skies it to left. Floyd is there. He makes the catch to retire the side, but not before they get 4 more runs. And halfway through the 5th inning, the Bronx Knights lead 8-3. Bottom of the 5th. Sam Hilliard, 0 for 1, steps up to the plate. And he hits a hard line drive through the shift, goes all the way to the wall, and he's going to walk into second base with a leadoff double. That's his 3rd double of the season. Where's the replay? Here it is. Boom. Jamal Jones steps up. He lined out in the 2nd. Outside corner, strike 1. And he just gets a piece, drives it foul the other way. Count is no balls and 2 strikes on Jones. Inside corner, strike 3. Jones does not agree with the call, but that's Eli Ramos' 5th strikeout of the game. Pena steps up next with 1 out. He's 0 for 2. Did reach on an error in this game. And he pops it up. Could be playable over by the dugout. Termini is there. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Domingo Santana's 0 for 2.
The designated hitter. Come and go. Santana.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Grounds it weakly to third. Termini is there. He fields, fires, got him, side retired. And the runner at second does not score. So, 5 innings complete. It's an official ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Bronx Knights lead 8-3. Next up is Don Mattingly. 0 for 3 today.
Leading off for the ninth, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
Ball 1.
Outside ball 1. Donnie Baseball has a 10-game hitting streak on the line. I'm sure he'd like to get to number 11 right here. And I believe that he will not, as Cliff Floyd races in to make the catch for the first out. Chris Ramos, on the other hand, the second baseman, is 3 for 3. He has his batting average up to 384 at the moment. Outside ball 1.
1-0. Ball.
Did he check it? Yes, he did. The count is 2 balls and no strikes on Chris Ramos. 3-0. They're afraid to pitch to him. Will he have the green light on 3-0? No, he will not. He'll walk if he has to.
That's a ball.
And he walks. They didn't want any piece of him after 3 hits, 4 straight pitches or balls. Runner at first, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Mike O'Rourke has a single today. He's 1 for 3. Low ball 1. Last 10 games he's hitting 368. Not too shabby. He hits it high and deep but playable. Center fielder makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Jacob Salazar is 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. With 2 down, top of the 6th. Runner at first is Ramos. And he slices it. It may fall. And yes, it will. He's going to dunk into center field for a base hit. That's his 3rd hit of the game. He's 3 for 4. And with 2 down here, there's runners at first and second.
Number 37.
So, Benny LoCicero is 0 for 3. Does have a runner in scoring position. And he jams him in on his hands, but it could fall. It does, it falls. It's an RBI double, as it turns out. And the score is 9-3. Benny LoCicero ends up lucking out with it. The double is 15th of the season. Should have been a single, but they played it into a double. Oh my goodness. Should have been a single and an error, but generous scorer. So pitching change. Carlos Parra comes in off from the bullpen. He's pitching in his 31st game as well. No record, but a 3.23 earned run average. Much better ERA. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Matt Saps already has 4 RBIs. He's 2 for 2. Oh, he may have more, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fair ball. Ground rule double. That's a 2-run double for his 11th of the season. He now has 3 hits and 6 runs batted in this game. Just on the line. What a day for Matt Saps. So he's at second base. Termini is at the plate. Takes ball 1. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI.
1 ball, no strike.
Score is 11-3, Bronx Knights. Oh, and he puts a charge into this one, but it dies on the warning track. Cliff Floyd makes the catch to retire the side, but not before they score a bunch of runs. Halfway through the 6th inning, it's 11-3, Bronx Knights. Nolan Arenado is up. Struck out twice today.
For the Angels, the third baseman, Nolan.
Fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. It's the bottom of the 6th. The Knights have an 8-run lead in this first of a 3-game set in Anaheim. Swing and a miss at the slider outside. Strike 2. Oh, and he hits it high and deep. He's at the track. O'Rourke makes the catch for the first out. Just got under it, just a drop.
Now back.
Cliff Floyd's 0 for 2. Hard to believe this game was 3-1 at one point. Pulls it foul, strike 1. Inside corner, strike 2. Fouls off the fastball. Count will remain no balls and 2 strikes on Cliff Floyd. He fouls it back again. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's his 6th strikeout. There's 2 down. Here's the replay.
The right fielder, JJ Luklitch.
JJ Luklitch. 1 for 2.
Yep.
Inside corner, strike 1. Fouls it off, strike 2.
Ball.
Off the plate inside. Ball 1. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Blade. Swing and a miss. His 7th strikeout to retire the side. And 6 innings of baseball complete. It's the Bronx Knights 11. The LA Angels of Anaheim 3. Leading off here in the top of the 7th
Leading off
is Anthony Millo. The Angels bullpen is active. They have 2 right-handers warming up. He's 1 for 3. He has a 2-run single in this game. Carlos Parra is out there for his 2nd inning of work. He fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, and he hits it high and deep. Oh, that is gonzo, ladies and gentlemen. That is his 3rd home run of the season for Anthony Millo. That's his 3rd RBI of the game, and the score is 12-3. Love it. Absolutely love it. Here's the replay. Boom. So, still top of the 7th inning. Max Luklitch is up. Switch hitter batting from outside corner. Switch hitter batting from the right side against the lefty Carlos Parra. Strike 1. Pitch is low. 1-1. And he skies it to left. Shallow. Cliff Floyd is there. He makes the catch, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23, John.
Next up, Don Mattingly. He's 0 for 4 today. Not a good day at the plate.
No.
Pitch is low, ball one. Outside, ball two. Ball three, count as 3 balls and no strikes.
Rio.
Chris Ramos is on deck. Right down the middle, strike one. Count as 3 balls and 1 strike. Hitter's count. Handcuffs are off. And he skies it towards the gap. It's high, it's deep, but caught on the warning track by Hilliard, the center fielder, and there's 2 down here.
Now batting.
Don Mattingly is 0 for 5 today.
Ramos.
Chris Ramos, on the other hand, is 3 for 3. Most of that was from the left side of the plate. Now he's batting from the right side. Fouls off the first pitch, strike one. Slow ground ball to the shortstop. He charges, fires. One scooped out of the ground by Beatty. Nice play. The side is retired. So they finally figured out a way to get Ramos out. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the 7th inning stretch as this ball game is a laugher, 12 to 3. Bronx Knights lead. Bottom of the 7th, Matt Beatty is up. Ramos is still in there to pitch the 7th, and why not? Swing and a miss. 99 on the radar gun. Strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of the breaking ball. Count is 0 and 2. Inside, ball one. Just gets a piece of the splitter. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Beatty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. I believe that is his 7th strikeout of the game. No, his 8th. Check that. Strikeout number 8.
Now batting. Catcher.
There's the replay.
Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor is responsible for all 3 runs. He had a 3-run homer in the 2nd inning, which gave them a 3-1 lead at the time. Pitches low, ball one. So far, since then, it's been all Knights. High strike. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike. And he reaches and slices it the other way. O'Rourke is there and makes the catch. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Sam Hilliard had a double in the 5th. He's 1 for 2. Center fielder steps in there with 2 down. High strike. Apparently the home plate umpire has a date or something. So that pitch was high, but he called it a strike. Hard ground ball to the left side. Termini fields, fires, got him. Side retired. End of 7. It's a 9-run lead for the Knights. It's 12 to 3. Top of the 8th. Michael O'Rourke leads off. He's 1 for 4.
The left fielder. Mike O'Rourke.
Fouls off the fastball. Strike one. Line drive up the middle, and that's a single. And now he's 2 for 5. Oh, wait, he's going for second on the misplay in center field. Hilliard bumbled the ball. It's a single, and it's his 3rd error tonight. I'm sorry, I don't know why it says Jeremy Pena. But point is that there's a lot of errors going on out there. Somebody's not playing in position. So, runner in scoring position for Salazar, who bats from the right side now. Checks the swing. It's low, ball one. Attendance 22,499. That's low for Anaheim. Salazar's 3 for 4. And he pulls a deep butt foul. And the count will even at 1 ball and 1 strike on Salazar. Looking for his 4th hit of the game. And he pulls it softly down the third baseline foul. Counts 1 and 2.
Two balls.
2 and 2.
Two strikes.
O'Rourke leads off second. And he hits it high and deep. That's got a chance. It is Gonzo Salazar with his 4th hit of the ball game, a 2-run homer, his 7th of the season. And just like that, the score is even further out of reach. It's an 11-run ball game. It's 13-3. Oh, wait, that's a 10-run ball game. Oh, I was close. Here's the replay. Boom! It is a slaughter.
Your attention, please.
Relief pitcher out of the bullpen, Emmanuel Clace, making his 29th appearance. His record is 3-1 with a 4.99 earned run average. And he gets to face, so it is an 11-run ball game. It's 14-3. Benny LoCicero is up. Takes ball 1. So it's an 11-run ball game, 14-3. Outside ball 2. 100 on the radar gun. This kid can throw, but the question is, can he place it? Cut fastball in there for strike 1. (101). Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on LoCicero.
No.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out still here in the top of the 8th. And it's a line drive, base hit to center. And they have a base runner at first in LoCicero.
Now batting, number 31.
Goes to show you that it's not so much how hard you throw, it's the trickery. So Matt Saps is up. He has 6 RBIs today. He's 3 for 3. And he slices it, and it looks like it's going to fall in there for his 4th hit of the ball game. So he has 4 hits and 6 runs batted in today.
Now batting, number 79.
Runners at first and second with nobody out for Matt Termini, who's 2 for 4 himself. Outside corner, strike 1. And he skies it towards the gap, but it looks like the center fielder will make the catch. Tagging up at second is Saps, and he makes it. I'm sorry, that was LoCicero. Check that. So we've got first and third with 1 out. LoCicero's at third, Saps is at first. So they can get run number 15 home without the benefit of the hit. Anthony Millo has a homer and 3 RBIs today. I'm sure he'd like an RBI number 4th. See if he can get it. Slider outside, swing and a miss, strike 1. And he fouls off the slider. Count is no balls and 2 strikes. Did he check it? No, he did not. And there's 2 down. He struck him out.
Now batting.
So 2 down, runners at first and second here in the top of the 8th. Max Luklitch is up again. He's 1 for 4.
Ball.
Checks his swing. It's high, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball.
Down in, ball 2.
2-0.
And he slices it, but right there is Cliff Floyd to make the catch to retire the side, but not before. 2-run homer gives them a 14-3 lead here, halfway through the 8th inning. Bottom of the 8th. Jahmai Jones is up. He's 0 for 2. Ramos is still out there pitching. And he slices it foul. Strike one. Hard ground ball to short. Salazar is there. Long throw. One down.
Now batting.
Pitcher comparison. Obviously, Aaron Nola lost that contest. 10 hits and 4 innings pitched. Looked like it would have been the opposite. So with one down here in the bottom of the 8th, Jeremy Payne is up. He's 0 for 3. Fouls him off. Strike one. Strike two. Count is quickly 0 and 2. Slow ground ball to the third baseman. Termini fields, fires, got him. And there is 2 down. Time to get a reliever up. Manager, bullpen. Zach Eflin. He'll pitch the 9th. Domingo Santana's up. And he skies it to right. Nice running catch by LoCicero to retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning for Ramos. At the end of 8 innings of play, it's 14-3 Bronx Knights. Don Mattingly is 0 for 5 today. He's the only one that hasn't been involved in this hit parade.
First baseman, Don Mattingly.
And he pops him straight up in the infield. Clace makes the catch. 1 down. It's 0 for 6, my goodness. Manager, bullpen. Zach is going to schedule to put him in the game. So Zach's going to pitch the 9th. Chris Ramos is 3 for 4. Outside ball 1.
1-0.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
He throws hard. Hitting triple digits regularly.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
3 balls.
He'll
no
take a strike.
Punch 1.
Cut fastballs inside there for a strike. Count is 3 balls and 1 strike. Ground ball up the middle, speared by the shortstop, and he throws over for the 2nd out. Chris Ramos is 3 for 5. Next up is Michael O'Rourke. He has 2 singles and 2 runs scored today. He's 2 for 5. 2 down here in the top of the 9th. And he jams him. In the infield, Jahmai Jones is there to make the catch and retire the side. So it's last licks for the Anaheim Angels. They need 11 runs to tie. Can they do it?
Your attention, please.
From the bullpen, Zach Eflin just called up recently from the minor leagues, pitching in his 2nd game this year. So far, it's just an inning and a 3rd. He hasn't given up a run yet. He gets to face Nolan Arenado in the bottom of the 9th. He's 0 for 3.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And he fouls off the fastball, strike 1.
Ball.
Outside, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Smashes it. But right there is O'Rourke, who barely has to move to make the out. Eli Ramos, 8 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 8 strikeouts. Not a great line, but when you're the recipient of 14 runs, anything will get it done. They needed innings, and he gave it to them. In there for strike 1 against Cliff Floyd. He's 0 for 3 as well. Hard smash, but right at Luklitch in center. And they're down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder.
J.J. Bleday is 1 for 3.
tag.
Strike one. Strike two. They're down to their final strike. Crowd is making their way to the exits. Ho! And for those that stuck around, they have a treat. It's a solo home run for Blade, his 7th of the season, and the score is now 14-4, Bronx Knights. Hey, listen, stick around, you get a treat. Maybe someone goes home with a souvenir. Matt Beatty. Swing, check swing foul. No. Strike, call the strike. Swing and a miss is a two-seam fastball, and they're down to their final strike yet again. Just gets a piece to stay alive. Count is 0-2.
Yes.
He swung, ball game over. Bronx Knights win. They get the first game of this 3-game set in Anaheim in blowout fashion. They win by 10 runs, 14-4 in a laugher. So let's look at the final score. Bronx Knights, 14 runs, 20 hits, 1 error. Los Angeles Angels, 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors. Something they got to clean that up. Eli Ramos gets the win. Aaron Nola gets the loss. Player of the game is Matthew Saps, who is 4 for 4 with 6 runs batted in. Jacob Salazar was also 4 for 5 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Anthony Millo was 2 for 5 with a homer. In any event, it's a laugher. So this has been a presentation of Bronx Knights baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Today happens to be Monday. And on Monday nights, we play Dungeons & Dragons at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in D&D at all, feel free to join us tonight. In any event, thank you so much and have yourself a great day.